Hello, Virgos. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy Virgo. Why are you here? Why are you here? I mean, not just here to watch the video, but why are you here? This is the question that we're asking this week. Excuse me. Going through the zodiac. Why are you here? Well, I'm going to tell you, when the card came out, I thought, oh my God, Virgo, you are just so funny. Listen, the card I'm about to show you is your overall life purpose, okay? It's the right order. I don't know. I feel like I pull this card out a lot. When I work with this deck, this is the Return of Spirit Oracle deck. When I work with this deck, I feel like I get it a lot with Virgo. It is about getting things in the right order. It is about doing things in the right order. It is about having a process. It is about like decluttering, organizing, getting your shit together, getting motivated to do that, creating a space where you can function efficiently. Okay. I want to bring to, like, I know we're all laughing. Well, maybe it's just me. Like, Cindy, I don't understand. No, you guys, come on. You know, I always get you. Like, you guys are the analyzers. You analyze, you categorize, you filter, you organize. You, like, that's kind of like who you are. It's just hilarious that you got that out. So you're very reflective in that sign. Being a Virgo is perfect for you. I want to say, though, there's something very unique about the point in time that I'm doing the reading for you right now, because getting things in the right order too is kind of like when we get our shit together, when there's certain things that we organize, or we're making a point of, you know what, I got behind on that, I'm going to make sure that I do this on time, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to organize that, or I know I need this, that, and the other so that I can create or complete that project. It's like when we kind of like are showing the universe how we are doing whatever it is that we're doing by like having an organized, methodical process here. You're co-creating with spirit. See, that's the interesting thing with this card, is it's kind of like a background message in it, is that you're actually co-creating with spirit. And that is very, very strong in the message that's coming forward for you at the timing of this reading too. You were co-creating with spirit, and there are times where, yeah, you got to get your shit together, and you will do it. That's the way that this shows up to me too. You will do what it is that you need to do. There might be times that you do fall behind, but then it's like you pick up your slack and you get it together and you actually do it. Now, you're at a point in time right now where it's up to spirit to do something, because this is literally, look, this is the card that came out, was divinity. These do have like extra meanings behind them as well that I'm going to get into in the book with you guys in a minute, so you can kind of get the full, the full deliverance of the message. So, but I'm really, well, there's another reason I really feel like it's time for spirit to do something. You've done all that you can in something here. Like, as I'm looking at this message for you right now, you have done all that you can in some area of your life where you've been manifesting something, and you're manifesting, you're co-creating this with spirit, and you have, like, you've done your part in something. Like, if this is interesting, oh no, I won't show that yet. No, because, okay, let me show, I want to show you the angels. So I pull out from the Archangel deck a card asking, what is the angel that is most prominent around Virgo at this time? And you have angel therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. See that? I feel like this is your right now purpose. It's divinity. This is your overall purpose in life, is the right order. Do you see how it's kind of like, you know what, whatever it is that you're worried about here, you've done what you can do. There's nothing more that is possible on your side of this. The rest is up to the universe. And if you have worries about something still here in your life, it is as best as you can to release those worries at this time to a higher source, to give it up. This is your underline, is overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. See, I feel like that is the part, like, this is you. You've accomplished something here. You've done what you needed to do. And that's kind of like the right order as well. Like maybe there was a foundation here that you needed to create before spirit could bring something in to support that or to build on top of it. Or maybe there's a foundation that needed to be dismantled before spirit could start building like a fresh foundation for you. Now this is interesting, you have knowledge prayers here as an underline, because the other thing that's really interesting too is this divinity card. It does basically say that you have a very strong connection with the other side, with spirit. So I don't know, maybe that is something specifically right now because it's coming up in the now purpose energy. So there could be something about, you know, Virgo, Mercury placements. I don't know what it could be, the 6th house, or there could be something astrologically that is supporting the fact that you have a very strong connection with divinity now. Or it's just saying like, you know what, you always do, it's always kind of there, but right now is the time to take advantage of that. And by taking advantage of that too, is kind of like you could in some sort of prayer here, you could give something up to angels and spirit. Knowledge prayers. That feels like to me like answers coming back to you. You know, getting confirmations or getting answers coming back to you. Why? So the next question is, why did your soul decide to incarnate as you are, as who you are in this lifetime? Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission activation. I feel like there's something symbiotic going on between you and the earth. Like I'm getting here, like there's times where you move around and you activate the earth, but there's also times when the earth is doing an activation to you. You came to earth to be you because you're being activated, and you're, I don't know, maybe you are in some way like some sort of transmitter. Oh, that's interesting. It's reminding me of something I channeled a long time ago. I don't even remember whose reading it was. Was it yours? I can't remember. It's almost like being an antenna, like, oh my God. That's crazy, yeah. Like a reverse antenna. You're a reverse antenna. So it's almost like giving feedback to the divine, like what's going on down here? What's going on down here? You're giving feedback, because I think when you're praying, you're vocalizing, you're thinking, you're putting something up into space, right? As opposed to that coming down to you. Like that to me is like a download, an inspiration, a deeper knowing. But because this information is going up. No, I did something like that. There was some sort of reading I did a few years ago, and it was like conveying the information that you are somehow, there's something about you that opens up to like higher realms, and you relay information. That's what this feels like. Oh, maybe it happens when you sleep at night. Or maybe there's something like about your energy signature. Like if you go past a certain place on Earth, right? Like these energy grids are, like they're scientifically proven. They're there around the Earth. I mean, they're calling it a crystal grid here. So I don't know, maybe there's crystals buried under the Earth that are supporting this. But it's like the, what is it? There's a specific name for it. It's like these energy grids that lay all around the Earth. And there's points too where these intersect, right? I'm feeling like there's something about these intersection points. it's almost like you activate the point and it relays, it literally opens up a conduit. It kind of, it also, it's not quite this, but it reminds me of another message I channeled a long time ago, where it was like, one way where God is all knowing and seeing is because God sees through all of our eyes, like the eyes of me, the eyes of my pets, the eyes of you, the eyes of children, the eyes of ants, the eyes of birds, through all of their eyes, through all of their senses, because we're all part of God energy. So right, it's not like that extent, but that's two instances I'm thinking of where I've received messages about how information is relayed back to the cosmos. And so you're part of that. You are relaying information back to the cosmos. That's why you came here. It's almost like you're doing an audit. Oh my God, that would be so perfect, Dad. That would be Virgo. Virgo came down to Earth to do an audit, and you're sending the information back. It's like, all right, God, you know what? This is what you're gonna need to do, because this is what's going on here. Oh my God. All right. Okay, right order. Let's read that for you. The right order is overall life purpose. Eventually, everything finds its right place in proper order in life. This card is about creating proper order in your physical environment. The world around us has a very strong effect on our emotional and energetic well-being. Isn't that interesting too? Because the grid thing, the first time I read that, I didn't connect it to this, but now I'm seeing that. The world around us has a very strong effect on our emotional and energetic well-being. Often our inner environment is symbolically reflected through our outer environment. It's time to put things in their proper place and create right order in your physical world. That's you. Like, that's why you came down. It's like you came to tidy and fix things up. Roll up your sleeves and take a weekend to begin cleaning out the closet. Start to sort what you would like to keep and what needs to go. Gosh darn it. No, but this is part of it. You are really, literally, you're like God's auditor. You are God's auditor. You're going in. You're doing an assessment of like planet Earth. What needs to go? What needs to stay, God? And it's kind of like you're relaying that information. That's interesting. Start to sort what you would like to keep and what needs to go. Take care of any paperwork, banking, or bookkeeping you may have been putting off for later. Tidy your garage or storage spaces. I want to say too that you could also, some of you could be like in like banking, bookkeeping, accounting, and maybe even like what are those people that go into people's houses and they organize and declutter and like, you know, like, yeah, that kind of stuff too. Rearrange one of your rooms. Vacuum the blinds or dust in the corners. Take a serious look at any space or job you think you may have neglected lately and start to deal with it. That's why you came here. It's time to give your physical space an energetic shift. It feels so much like an auditor to me. I mean, it's kind of, to some degree, like I used to do food safety audits. So you used to go in and you would literally find areas. You're not cleaning here. You're getting like powder post beetles, or, well, you wouldn't get that in that. You're getting, how can I not even, fuck those. Powder post beetles are in the wood, but anyways, it's like that, right? Like that's you. The very act of organizing or clutter is a powerful way to symbolically cleanse and clean out our inner emotional and energetic closet. It sends a powerful message out to the cosmos that you are ready to take care of your business, willing to do whatever needs to be done, open to allowing the new to flow in your life, and keen to have a fresh start. Get ready to release stagnant energy and old emotional patterns. The new is on its way in. Wow, very interesting. You're a relay system here for the cosmos, for sure. You will feel lighter, free of old burdens, and more accepting of what spirit brings your way. By putting your physical space in its right and proper order, you are doing the same for your inner space too. You might find yourself quite surprised and delighted with the results. I love it. I want to say though, I feel like too, you're the kind of, you show up in people's lives too to maybe help things go in the right order here. Okay, well, before we do that, we need to do this, all right? I know you want to get to this part first, but you really got to do this first. Yeah. It's kind of too, it's taking like, It's harnessing divine energy as like sort of a magician and a manifester, and recognizing that there are certain rules that apply to the 3D that need to be followed for things to be able to be created and actually exist. It's not just a matter of a thought process and then poof, there it is. There's things that you are part of this experience, so you need to be active in it. You're very much into that. I love this. Okay, divinity. This is the right now. This is the right now. You are a beautiful, wise, and loving soul who has braved the perils and difficulty of incarnation to be here on earth and in service to humanity. You uplift the energy and consciousness of others through the work that you do, whether you are aware of it or not. There are billions of souls residing on the planet at this time, yet only a small number of them are here to help humanity evolve to its fullest potential. And you are one of those souls. Who you are is a gift to this world. Even at the best of times, it can be difficult to remember this, especially when being human feels so real. So I want to say right now, there could be something very significant. I don't know. Like, it feels like, you know, as I'm asking this, this is the right now purpose. So is there something that you're involved in or some way here that you can help the world? Your connection to spirit is much stronger than you think. You are a living, breathing channel of the divine. It moves through you. Yeah, right. See? And all that you do. It flows through the words that you speak, even when you don't intend it to. In every situation, you are a transmitter of the higher cosmic energies and wisdom. It is those who have the greatest gifts who most often face the biggest challenges in life. Hold your head up and keep your faith. These challenges are the means to seeing and understanding the strength, wisdom, and compassion you hold within yourself. On a higher level, your soul chose to have a direct experience of the trials you have faced. Through each event, you have become better equipped and skilled so that you, in turn, could help others. You are a very special soul with an important part to play in the healing and betterment of the people on this planet. You are born to be in service to humanity through the divine gifts and knowledge you have carried with you into this lifetime. You are here to ignite the light in others to realize their own divinity. I want to say, I feel like right now, there's something very specific and important that, I don't know, it's almost like you're turning others on. Maybe you're in some way helping people have an awakening with this energy. Like, it's right now. It's right now. Oh, I didn't show. So this is the underlying card that came in with, right, like your star grid stuff, like why you came here. You got the star family. You're part of a team of souls calling support. Oh, I feel like you were called in for support. You're getting a, yeah, I'm getting a very strong starseed energy here from you. Yeah, you came here right now. You're doing something right now. You're awakening. Awakening those. Awakening others. You're part of a team. Part of an part of the organizing, decluttering team, Virgo. Okay. Cute. Okay. I'm sorry, I snorted too, yeah. Just like, it's the cutest fucking energy, honestly. And it's so beautiful too, of this. You're like God, you're the auditor of the cosmos, and you're relaying information to God, to source, about what is going on down here. You're also doing your own thing, like in your own way, and how it affects your life personally, but in a greater scheme of things. All right, your overall life purpose is to get shit in right order. I'm using the Book of Shadows Tarot Volume 1. The Emperor, look at you. Somebody's got to get this shit fixed, put in the right order. My goodness, aren't you? You come here to lead, but let's do it right. Let's not jump ahead. This is so fucking funny. Look at you. The Chariot, transformation. Let's get this junk out of here. Wow, the Lovers. Oh, maybe you're here to, maybe you're like helping things to, I don't know. Are you doing something here to help with the divine masculine and feminine energies? Wow, the Circle, the Hangman. Okay, just because it's cold and snowy out doesn't mean that you can constantly, oh, you're like wet. You're out in the snow. You smell like fish. true. This is all major arcana for why you come here. What is your overall life purpose? Something to do with the divine masculine and the divine masculine tale here, like story. Okay, not on the cards. Here, you go. I love you. I love you, darling. Yes. But I'm in the middle of this, and you always do that. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Everyone saw you, and they saw how handsome you were. And you know what? They all think that your fish breath is just beautiful. It's just gorgeous, Larry. Who wouldn't want that? That's the best breath, right? It is. Because you had fresh breath. How many other cats or fish? You had fish, so it's giving you lovely fish breath. Anyways, okay, now that we've appeased the ego of the cat, yeah, you are, like, there's an overall purpose here that has to do with moving the divine masculine. If you're divine masculine, like moving your energy here, seeing your power, getting, I don't know, if the hangman, though, it gives me this, it could be like, it's almost like unlocking some sort of hidden memories too, the way he's coming up out of the Stonehenge symbol there. Stay on your side. Oh, that's such a good boy. Thank you. Now, I don't know, if you're a feminine energy, I don't know, it could be in some way. Oh, you guys are gonna, yeah, no. Why does this always happen with Virgo? You got something here, I'm telling you. It comes through in your readings all the time, Virgo. There's something about a divine counterpart for you. All right? There is. And if it's, I think so. I don't know how many times I have that come up. And it's funny because it's like you're the ones that push back on that the most, honestly. Like, you know, it's kind of cute. And to some, I'm really calling y'all cute today. You are. You're kind of showing up in your cute little card. You could have a sandwich, though. She looks like she needs a sandwich or something in that card. But because, too, I want to say it's those that least want to be leaders are sometimes the most ideal leaders. Because, you know, they don't want the recognition. They don't want the power. But if they have to be the one to do it, then, okay, how can we all work together and make something, right? Like, the best leaders are those that don't necessarily want to be a leader. The one who wants to be the leader usually wants to be the leader because they want the power and they want to be recognized. And that, how does that help everybody else? It doesn't. So I kind of want to say, like, because you guys all, so often you come up, like there's some sort of counterpart here that I always pick up for you guys, or God is preparing you for this, or, you know, try to shift your idea, your feelings around this a little bit more, and because you seem a little bit blocked or hesitant about it, and I'll get it in the comments. No, thank you, Cindy. No, thank you. That's the best one. The one who's not looking for it or doesn't want it, like it just said, because there's something here with the Emperor and the Lovers, the Chariot and the Hanged Man. This is destiny. This is preparing for destiny. That. And it could be like Earth as a greater whole. The rise of the divine masculine. Yes, seeing this. Seeing the divine masculine too, possibly where it wasn't seen before. What's with the divinity? What are you up to right now? It feels like sort of participating in some way with like the awakening of others. Divinity. The eight of water. It's really an odd card though, right? Like it doesn't feel like the Eight of Water. It feels like some kind of magic, to be honest. I mean, she's stirring the cauldron and there's something coming through. Is it kind of like maybe channeling divinity? That's what you should be doing right now. Your knowledge prayers. I feel like Virgo too would be the one that would have like a strong meditation practice or a strong prayer practice or a strong mindfulness practice too, which is very supportive of what I'm seeing here as well. But then it's like a cauldron. It's like stirring up magic right now. Maybe bringing divinity in areas that has been lost. Oh, letting divinity in too. The Eight of Cups is a detachment from emotional investments. So it's right now is attached to the divine of yourself. The Nine of Air. I don't know. The Nine of Air. The Eight of Earth. And the Six of Earth. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's something here that God asks of you that you're kind of caught up in your head about. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with a divine partner. You definitely have some sort of purpose here that has to do with the divine masculine and feminine. It leans heavily into the divine masculine as the Emperor is the one that came out. It's also, there's just something here about bringing those that are in the shadows out, helping them come out of the shadow. Something about your words, what you might say to people right now, that might help people feel, I don't know, included, where they're feeling excluded. But I'm just going to ask about this Nine of Air. Why does Virgo have the Nine of Air for their right now purpose? Temperance. Temperance. You have to wait. The Seven of Air and be sneaky to manifest. Well, I guess if you're doing it divinely, you have to wait and be sneaky to manifest. Maybe God is asking you to do something here that feels a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe there's even like someone here that you need to exclude while you do something that God wants you to do. I always find it interesting, like some of the comments, like, well, people will say, well, God would never ask me to do something that feels uncomfortable. Oh, God is going to ask you to do all sorts of stuff that feels uncomfortable, because that's where growth comes from. So I don't know what kind of fairy godmother God you think living up there, but I think God is good. The devil will be the one that'll ask you to do things that feel really easy, and then once you get into it, oh, this feels uncomfortable. That's how that's going to work. No, God will ask you to walk into the discomfort to come out on the other side feeling much better. God will always ask you to do things that feel uncomfortable. That is the challenge of soul growth here. That's what I'm looking at here. So don't be coming at me telling me that God is not going to ask you to do hard things. Planet you're on. Anyways, okay, angel guiding you today is angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to go. I'm not too much of a Bible person, but I think there's a very strong recorded history of God asking people to do some pretty hard things. Look at fucking Moses. How many years did he spend in the fucking desert and he never got to go up the mountain? Come on. You know God is going to ask you. I think he went there in his mind, though, didn't he? He didn't get to go to the promised land. That's what it was. He didn't get it. He spent all that time with all of his Jewish friends wandering through the desert. And he never got to the promised land. Don't tell me that God is not going to ask you to do hard stuff. Okay, you have the Five of Water. This is the angel. Wow. Disappointments here. This is like give the angels your disappointments and your, yeah. Give it to them. Give it to them. Tell them. The Eight of Air. I tell God when I'm unhappy with God. Like, I'm unhappy with this. And God has big shoulders. God's like, that's okay. You can be unhappy. That's not a problem. The Elemental of Fire. See, the Eight of Air, the Five of, wow, you really need to give. And the Seven of Water, okay, wow, give all of your confusions, give all of your unknowings, give all of your disappointments to the angels right now. Yeah. There's something, at this point, you're not responsible, I don't know, for whatever needs to be manifested. So don't, I don't know, maybe you feel, I don't understand why you have this, you're feeling, yeah. There's something here that you have to wait for, and you have to do it in a very unconventional way and manifest in a very unusual way. You're not, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going against some sort of a spiritual moral code here, because it is coming from the divine, but it does feel like physically uncomfortable because of the earth cards that have come out with it. Give this to God. Please give it to God. That is who wants to help you today. Your star team wants to take the weight of something off your shoulders. Why did your soul incarnate here? Because you're the light body crystal grid transmission activator. I love that. Oh, wow. To make dreams a reality. To act, you came here to activate mankind. Yeah. You did. You really did. Maybe you're doing some type of activation right now that feels a little bit weird. I don't know what that is, but it is divinely sent. Maybe you're not supposed to put any sort of emotional investment in what it is. And maybe it feels like, you know what, this is something pretty significant. I feel like I should have an emotional investment. I don't know. You are definitely here to activate mankind. Some sort of spiritual activation. Shit me, look at that. The High Priestess, wisdom. Oh, look it's the yin yang symbol, right? Which is like the masculine and the feminine. Y'all have something to do with that, whether you like it or not. You can't change it. You know, it doesn't matter how you feel. That doesn't change your reality. The Maiden of Water. So the Page of Cups. Oh, it's almost like the rise of the feminine. It's youthful, sweet. Oh, and then we have the Five of Fire. Five of Wands, the conflict. Oh, I feel like you're supposed to change minds here. Well, that's really funny. Leo had that as their purpose right now. But, I mean, it's not the card that has come out, but it is. Change. Change minds. No, you're part of you're part of awakening. You're part of an activation here of mankind. It does feel like it has something to do with, like, right, if you look at both of these cards, how this feminine energy is rising up out of the water. She's rising up out of the water. There's a masculine who's sleeping here. You're waking up. You're elevating the feminine energies, and you're waking up the masculine energies. And some of them don't like it. What is it? This Five of Fire, this Five of Wands. You're activating mankind. You are elevating the feminine, and you are waking up the masculine. Or maybe you're keeping them asleep till the right time. It's like fairy dust magic. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Air. Oh, this is such a weird 10 of cups. Why does this one have a dagger? Like, what do they expect to meet down the path? And how is that happy? Crazy energy, no. It's a very ritualistic energy to me, this 10 of cups. And then the 6 of air is definitely following the signs and the synchronicities here to know what's the right path, what's not the right path. When spirit is communicating to you from beyond the veil. Oh, you're interesting. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I don't know. There's something here that you're worried about. You also come through to me often too as sort of like the very pious sign, very pious and organized. Like, I want to say like a priest or a nun sort of energy. I don't know if there's something. So this is the one card that I didn't really talk about that came out with the angel therapy. Because the other cards, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups, that is giving the angels your feelings of disappointment, areas of confusion of the heart here, the weight within your heart. And I want to say there might be something that you feel like you're going through or you're being asked to do here, because this is reminding me of the crystal grid activation, which is all these chakras. But with the 8 of Swords is you don't know what the outcome is. You don't know what the other side of this is. You don't know why you're doing it. Give it to the, now this feels like it could be desire. It almost feels like the path of burning desire. So give all of this to the angels, okay? While you elevate the feminine and awaken the masculine and activate humanity. It's big. So there you go. That's what I have, Virgo. I'm going to go do the extended. And the extended, I'm going to ask, what past life experience holds you back in this lifetime? How can you overcome this hold back energy from your past life in this lifetime? And what have you accomplished in this lifetime already that your soul did have as a goal for you to accomplish? So I'm going to go do the extended. If you would like to follow me there, there's 2 options. There is the what the hell is it called? The YouTube membership. Please choose tier number 2, all extended videos to get access to that, or you could do a one-time purchase through Gumroad. Thank you so much, Virgos. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.